Hello. In this video, we'll help you figure out how to choose your courses at U of T. We'll go through the whole course selection process, and by the end, you'll know exactly what to do. In order to make the appropriate selection of courses in your first year of study, it is essential to have an understanding of the Faculty of Arts and Sciences degree requirements. Your first year courses allow you to explore programs of study that you are interested in, and some programs of study have a specific first year and grade requirements for admission to the program. Elective courses may also be selected to satisfy other interests that you may have, or other degree requirements. Let's look at degree requirements. The number of credits, 20, is a combination of full and half courses. There's no time limit for the completion of this degree. There are limits on the number of 100 level courses that can be used for credit towards your degree. Subject posts are the focus of your degree, and you should select a combination of first-year courses that will give you the option to enter several different subject posts at the end of the first year of study. You have the option of completing either one specialist program, or two major programs, or one major plus two minors. You can complete more than the minimum number of subject posts. You can select up to 3 subject posts with the maximum of 2 large subject posts, for example, majors or specialists. Your CGPA determines your academic status and whether or not you can graduate. Grades in the low to mid-60s would provide a CGPA in the 1.85 range. Breadth requirements are the exit requirements. They don't have to be completed in your first year of study, but are required in the completion of your degree. Students admitted after 2010 do not need to complete the distribution requirement. You don't have to choose your subject post until the end of first year, but you do have to think about subject post options in order to make sensible course choices in your first year of study. A complete listing of subject posts and program advisor contact information can be found in the registration handbook and timetable. Most subject posts will have one or more required first-year courses, and you should select your combination of 5.0 first-year credits carefully to ensure that you will have access to a variety of subject post options at the end of your first year of study. More detailed subject post information, including first-year required courses, can be found in the Arts and Science calendar. Once you have reviewed the entire range of subject post offerings in the registration handbook and timetable, you must then consult the Arts and Science calendar to obtain more detailed information on the specific subject posts that interest you and to determine whether you must take specific first-year courses in order to be admitted into these programs. Your selection of first-year courses should allow you the option of entering a wide variety of subject posts at the end of your first year of study. Let's look at an economics major, for example. Major program in economics required 2 courses in first year with specific final grades as part of the requirements for admission to this limited enrollment program. In the calendar, a slash indicates or, and a semicolon, colon, brackets, and plus signs mean and. Therefore, in this example, you need to take one of the first year economics courses indicated and one of the math courses indicated. After you have chosen the courses required for your intended subject post, you will have space to choose elective courses. If you plan to take a full course load of 5.0 credits, you may have 2 to 4 required courses and the remaining courses are your electives. Students typically have 1 to 2 electives in their first year. Here are some things to consider when you are choosing your elective courses. The required courses for your program of interest will fulfill some of your breadth requirement. You don't have to complete the breadth requirement in first year, but it can be a good opportunity to take an elective course in the category you need. You may want small class experiences, that is 199 courses. These are unique opportunities only available in the first year, including a chance to get to know your professor. Each class usually has no more than 25 students. You may want to develop your skills in writing and languages, so courses such as effective writing, which is English 100 H1, or writing essays, INIS 103 H1, can help build skills that will be valuable for the other courses that you take at U of T. You might want to take introductory courses that help you get additional subject post options. You also may want to simply explore something that wasn't available in high school or that may help towards your other future goals. The advantage to being at U of T is that you have a huge course selection, so take advantage of this. The ANTI calendar is available online at www.assu.ca. You should consider what other students have thought of the courses that you're planning to take. The ANTI calendar is published by the Student Union and provides student evaluations of courses and professors to help students make informed choices. Once you have compiled a list of first-year courses required for the subject post you wish to take and your elective courses, consult the calendar for detailed information on the content of these courses and the academic preparation required to enroll in these courses. Let's look at Physics 131H as an example. Over here is the course code. Here is the department identifier, which is PHY for this example. The first digit indicates the year level, 1 for this example. Y equals 1 credit, H equals 0.5 credits. Lastly, the campus code indicator is here, and in this case 1 means the St. George campus. Over here is the course title, and this is of course the course description. Here are the exclusions. This means you can't take any of the courses listed here if you want to take Physics 131 as a credit. These are prerequisites. In this case, it's high school courses. In later years, prerequisites will be other university courses. You must have completed these before you can take Physics 131. Recommended preparation is listed here, and these are courses that are not exactly prerequisites or co-requisites, but we recommend them anyway. Co-requisites are courses that must be taken concurrently with this course. You need to take, for example in this one of either of these 3 math courses, along with this Physics 131 course. Lastly, this course is a breadth requirement from Category 5, and it's under the Physical and Mathematical universes. The fall-winter session runs from September until April, but it's divided into 2 terms. Courses may be offered in either the first term or the second term, or may expand the entire academic session from September till April. The course selection code tells you whether the course is offered in the first term, F, or in the second term, S. The first term is from September to December, while the second term is from January to April. Y courses are run throughout the whole academic session, September till April. Full credit courses may also be offered in a single term. These are very rare though. A full credit course can be offered in either the first term with the section code F, or in the second term with the section code S. Half credit courses may also be offered in the entire session, which means that they'll be given a course indicator of Y. Okay, now on to step 7. You need to consult the registration handbook and timetable to determine the times and locations of course lectures and tutorials in order to prepare for your weekly course schedule. Let's look at Chemistry 138H1F for an example. Here, the H indicates the half credit, 0.5. F indicates that it's in the first term. Now, over here you can see there are several options for being in a lecture, practical, and tutorials. Lectures are L, practicals are P, and tutorials are T. You must choose one of each type, if offered, of course. Not every course will have practicals or tutorial meeting sessions. Meeting section codes correspond to specific time slots. So L0101 corresponds to Monday and Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m. 1 hour is the default amount of time unless they otherwise specify. Let's look at L0201. This one is offered Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 12 o'clock. L5101 is offered on Tuesdays from 7 to 9 and Thursdays from 7 to 9. So you have to choose one of those. The practicals and tutorials can be read the exact same way. For example, P0101 is Mondays from 2 to 5. The A does not indicate AM. In fact, it just indicates alternate weeks, which means it's not every week, and it happens every other week. Now let's look at the place column. The place indicates the general location of the course in question. And you could see that if you took lecture 0101, it would be offered on the west side of campus, while lecture 0201 is offered on the central side of campus. L5101 is offered on the west side of campus. Enrollment indicators and controls give access to a course to specific groups of students for specific times and some courses. Those with E enrollment indicators cannot be added via ROSI. Okay, on to step 8. Consult the updated timetable information listed on the Faculty of Arts and Sciences website to determine whether there have been any changes made to the courses that you're selecting. Changes may involve the addition or deletion of meeting sections, course cancellations, changes in meeting section times, or changes in classroom locations. Make a list of your courses and preferred meeting sections to help you prepare for choosing your courses online. You should be able to select backup meeting sessions for your courses in the event that your first choice of meeting section is filled. You will then be able to proceed immediately to a second or third choice of meeting section, knowing that whatever combination of meeting sections that you will enroll in will be a conflict-free schedule. When we say conflict, we just mean that you're not scheduling 2 courses at the same time. The student web service, Rosie, allows 1 minute between transactions, and if there is no activity in a 1-minute period, you will be timed out and logged out of the student web service. By having your course information organized beforehand, you will be able to enroll in courses quickly, maximize your chances of obtaining your preferred course meeting sections, and reduce the risk of being timed out and logged out of the student web service. Of course, you can always log back in, but we're just saying that wastes a little bit of time. List your 5.0 credits in order of priority. You'll select all of your first term, second term, and full year courses when you log on to Rosie at your assigned start time. Make everything easier by writing down your first choice, second choice, and third choice. That is, just plan for backups. You may take courses at the 200 level, which are second year courses, in your first year of study, provided that you have the appropriate background, which is prerequisites and co-requisites. You may want to choose an alternate course in the event that you cannot obtain a space in one of your first year 5.0 preferred courses. These are courses selected to meet the first year requirements for entry into your preferred subject post. Elective courses are selected usually to fulfill breadth requirements or provide alternative/backup program options. This is a sample first term timetable. A blank weekly schedule form is provided in the registration handbook and timetable, or you can access it from this link right here. It's important to map out your timetable to ensure that you have no time conflicts or other obvious problems. It involves a little bit of work to create your ideal timetable, but ultimately you have the flexibility to create the schedule that suits you best. Now that you know what courses you'll be choosing, the next step is to know your start date and time for enrolling in the courses on the student web service, also known as Rosie. Every student is assigned a specific start time for course enrollment, which is posted on Rosie in mid-July. Choosing courses at your assigned start time gives you the best chance of entering your courses and improves the odds of you getting a space in your first choice of the section, whether it's a lecture section or a practical section. Courses fill up very quickly, so if you do not log into Rosie at your start time, there is no guarantee that you will be able to obtain a space in your desired courses. In order to log into Rosie for your first time, you must enter your U of T student number and your birth date as your PIN. Enter your birth date using 6 digits in a year, month, day format, YYMMDD. Once you've done this, you'll be prompted to change your PIN or password to a number that only you will know, and you should keep this secure so that no one else will be able to access your academic, personal, and financial information on Rosie. Don't forget to set up a PIN reactivation so that you'll be able to reset your PIN if at any time you either forget it or you've entered it incorrectly 3 times, resulting in that your access has been suspended. Once you've logged on, you will see a Start Time button on the menu. Click to find your start time and date. That's it. Thanks for watching. And remember, if you have any more questions, our contact information is in the links below.